What is up, guys? Beancrew49 here. We are back on the Desolation map. And it's a beautiful day here in the city of Coveton. Oh, look at it. The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the smokestacks are billowing. It's a post-apocalypse, but it's a Friday on the post-apocalypse. So, Friday has got that special feel to it. Everyone's a little bit happier than usual. It's the end of the week. It's time for a little bit of fun, especially if you guys have been going to school. Oh, I feel bad for you. I'm sorry, but you still got the weekends, okay? So catch up on all the Beancrew49 videos that you haven't seen this week, and let's get into some building today. Now, earlier this week I've been working a lot on the rewind, and that's pretty much done. I'm gonna call it done, okay? So what I've been working on is the street, and I've been trying to get this street up to par. Now, I did a lot of cars in yesterday's video, and I did a little bit off camera, but not too much. I added a few creeper holes here and there. But I still have to make this street look totally apocalypse-sized. If you look down at this section of the street, and you'll see a lot more debris and a lot more character than on this side where we have just the car. So I need to do that. But that's not what I want to work on today. Today I want to work on something way over here. I put up some traffic signals here. It came out okay. I just copied the ones that have downtown a little bit. What I want to do is work on what's going to go right here. It's going to be something, okay? But before I start working that, I have an announcement. Guys, we have a new sponsor. That's right, someone is sponsoring the channel, and I'm really excited, really happy to have this sponsor. They seem like a good company, so they did ask me to play an ad for you, and I know you guys hate ads, okay? But I'm gonna just play this ad real quick, get it out of the way so that we can get on with the build. So here it goes. The Rewind Nightclub, totally tubular, big time bodacious. Hi, my name is Larry Dallas, and I'm the owner and proprietor of the Rewind 80s themed nightclub, Coveton's first and only choice for the raddest, most wicked dance party. We're stepping back to the future to a time when things were a little more choice and way more righteous. Don't be a poser and go to one of those other nightclubs. Here at the Rewind, everyone's treated like a VIP to the max. And with 3 different stages of partying, you just know the music here is crucial. Leave your chill pills and narcs at home because the Rewind has all the party favors you could ever need. Just because it's the post-apocalypse, that doesn't mean you can't party like it's 1982. Because the Rewind party never stops. The Rewind Nightclub, totally tubular, big time bodacious. Alright, that is the Rewind Nightclub. Oh man, let me just look at my notes here. I want to thank Bahamut 15, Row 979, Solid MP15, Whiskrum, and Craig Ads for their help on that commercial. Okay, the Rewind Nightclub, totally tubular. Oh, I love the 80s. Who doesn't love the 80s? You'd have to be mental not to love the 80s. Oh well. Not everyone loves the 80s. I feel sorry for them. Okay, what I'm going to work on today is I'm going to build a large crater a la Shady Oaks. Those of you who know what that means knows that this is going to be a big crater. And the reason I'm building this crater is because there was a portal that opened up right here. Oh, I got to destroy my cars. Oh, all that work. Oh well, for the love of the game, for the love of the game. So I just built let's have a big circle there. That looks like a crater I could get behind or get inside or whatever. So let's make a big hole here. That's the first order of business, is to make a big hole for this crater. There we go. So the backstory, of course, if you're new here or whatever, is that this is the city of Coveton. It's a city like any other. Until the monsters came, and they came through portals that opened up to a different dimension, and spilling out of these portals were creepers and zombies and skeletons and endermen and all the horrible things you would encounter in a Minecraft world. And they ravaged the city for 30 days, and now here you are 30 days later, a survivor of the onslaught, and you're just trying to survive the post-apocalypse with the city dead, except for the monsters and the few other people who survived. So, the reason I'm saying all this is because, well, actually, let's do it this way. Let's get into the part of the series that we all know and love. Comment of the week. Alright, today's comment comes from Matthew L. And he says, "You are an amazing YouTuber. I just subscribed. I just found this channel from IBX Toy Cat's video. Keep up the good work." Thank you, Matthew L, for the vote of confidence. In case you were unawares, IBX Toy Cat did a Desolation tour earlier this week on Wednesday, and oh man, he said some really kind words, and I really appreciate him for his willingness to support this project and the way he did, and oh man, it just warms my heart. So thank you to IBX Toy Cat. Thank you to all the people who came and checked out Desolation as a result of it, because you guys are in for a journey. If you guys subscribe or if you're going to check in regularly, we're going for a ride, guys. So strap in your seatbelts. Thank you to Matthew L, of course, and all the other people who, willing to take a chance. A lot of times you see, oh, it's a guy with a YouTube channel. You'll give him a chance, and if he doesn't impress you in the first 30 seconds, you're like, never mind this, and you forget all about it. But for those of you who stuck around past that point, you're in for a treat. You're going to see a lot of commercials like the one you saw today. Every 100 episodes, I do a special. You can go check those out. I got a lot of playlists. Go check out the old playlists if you're new in this channel. Desolation Survival Stories would be a great place to start if you're interested in seeing what this place looks like while we're role-playing. You want to role-play? Yes, go check those out. We also have a lot of PvP games. There's a PvP playlist. What else we got? Builds with Bean is another series that's not focused on this map. It's focused on creative building. And of course we got Gaia. If you're into survival, then Gaia is something you definitely need to check out. It's basically, how do I describe Gaia? It's like a Model UN basically. It's a Xbox One large size map, and there are 9 different countries. 8 different countries, excuse me. 8 different countries, and every country has its own leader, and every country's leader, he's made laws, and every country's laws are different from every other country. We basically interact with each other. We have an economy, and it's cool. It's fun, and I highly encourage you, if you're a survival player, go check out the Gaia community server. It's a blast. No, really, it is a lot of fun. There's a little bit of drama sometimes. That's what's going to happen anytime you throw 8 different personality types into a world where they're all kings, basically. There's a little bit of drama, but it's all fun and games drama. It's not real drama, okay? We're having fun out there on the Gaia community server, and for those of you who are playing on it and those of you who are watching the videos, I think most of you would say, put in the comment section, tell them how fun it is. We're having a lot of fun on Gaia, trust me on that. So yeah, and if you have a microphone and if you have the patience to actually join the server, then you're allowed to. Anyone's allowed to join. You just gotta have an Xbox One. You gotta have a microphone, and you have to be accepted by a country, which is not the easiest thing to do sometimes. A lot of us have some stiff guidelines. So in order to join Gaia, you're gonna have to maybe jump through some hoops, and that's just to prove to us that you're a serious player. You're ready for a commitment of the size of Gaia, which is not a big commitment, but we expect people to play on it pretty regularly because it's a survival server. We're a community and we expect interaction. So if you want to join Gaia and you got the cojones, then come on down. All right, so yeah. A lot of cool things happening on this channel. What am I forgetting? Am I forgetting anything? Oh, beat builds 2 beats. This one right here. Right there. Look, we're building on there. I forgot to mention that. This is a series where I build to a song that you've probably never heard of before, and it's my way of not only like showing off my creativity and being creative for you guys, and maybe give you guys ideas for your creativity as well, but it's also a way for me to showcase new music that you probably haven't heard before. And there's nothing in this world, guys, that's better than finding an artist you love, a new artist. And that's my intention. You know that feeling when you come across, for whatever reason, an artist that is gonna really affect your life in some positive way. That's one of the greatest feelings in this world, is finding art or artists that really inspire you, new ones. So that's what I kind of wanted to do with Bean Builds to Beats, is just like give you guys, at least some of you, you're not going to like every single song, okay? I have a very eclectic taste in music. That means I like a lot of different things. So every single song is not going to, resonate with you, okay? I understand that, but I have such an eclectic taste. I like so many different genres that there's going to be at least one song on Bean Builds to Beats that you're going to be like, whoa, why haven't I heard of this before? So you know, I encourage you guys to check it out. They're only like short, you know, 3, 4, 5-minute videos. And they come out every Sunday. So that's another series that I do that I really love. One of my favorites. It's, you know, it's not the most popular series that I do. I'm not sure why. You know, if it was me and I found some guy, you know, giving out the hot artists that I've never heard of, I'd be all over it. But, you know, not everyone's into music, and I understand that. So that's why there is building. I mean, it's not like I'm just playing a song. There's building behind it. So, you know, come for the building, come for the music, whatever you come for. Just make sure you stay for the Desolation. I don't know. I'm crazy. I'm a little bit crazy. You're going to find that out too. Oh, of course. Monday. The last thing I want to say, this is my favorite part of the channel, is Creative Question of the Week, and this happens every Monday, and this is a part where I answer your questions. No question is out of bounds, like quite literally, no question is out of bounds. We have talked about everything, and there's a playlist for that, and if you're new to this channel, that is where I would recommend you go first. Forget survival stories. Go check out Monday's Creative Question of the Week videos. You know, you might disagree, you might agree, you might disagree very violently, and that's good. The whole thing about my channel, guys, is, yeah, I play Minecraft, but I'm also about the upliftment of the community. And not just in your building, but also in your human nature. You know, I think that we must always ask questions of ourselves and others and of the world we live in. And that's why I wanted to do Creative Questions of the Week, because, you know, it makes you guys ask questions, and that's really what I'm all about, is asking questions. Because if you don't have any questions, you can't get any answers. That's just the way it goes. If you don't have questions, no answers will ever come to you. So if you want the answers to anything, you're gonna have to start thinking of the questions. You know, a lot of people are so complacent, they don't even bother to think of asking the questions. And so they're just basically, they will believe anything anyone tells them. Because, you know, rather than seek the knowledge, they'll just accept whatever knowledge comes to them. And a lot of time, there's a lot of deception in this world. So a lot of the time, that knowledge that's going to come to you is deception. And it's meant to throw you on the wrong track and fool you. So it's always good to ask questions. That's why I would highly recommend my Monday videos, Creative Questions of the Week. Tune in every Monday for those, and go check out the playlist. I have them all in there. And you won't be disappointed with those, I'm pretty sure. And of course, we're playing Minecraft the whole time. So, you know, it's not like I build in super fast motion during those videos. So, you know, you get a really good sense of my build style, because we get more done. We get 3 times, it's in 3 times speed. So we get 3 times the amount accomplished that we could otherwise. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. So check those out. All the new people here, thank you. All the old people here, thank you as well for sticking with it. And make these new guys feel at home if you would. I would appreciate it, because they've joined our community, guys, and I want you to give them a warm welcome, because most likely they're on the same frame of mind as you are. So these are future friends. I can't wait to meet you all. Another thing, you know, I get a lot of Xbox Live messages or whatever. The best way to contact me is through Twitter, because that's where I do most of my interactions. But I would like to say that I do keep my party. I'm almost always in a party. If I'm not in a party while I'm on Xbox Live, that means I'm doing something and I can't chat. But most of the time, I'm in a party that's open, and anyone is free to join that party, as long as you're respectful, as long as you don't, you know, cause a disturbance, or, you know, aren't mean to people. And a lot of people say, hey, I can't join your party. I have to be on your friends list. My friends list is full. My friends list is full. So the best way to join the party is to find one of the other 10 people in the party to friend you. And once they friend you, then you can join the party freely. And we can go from there, and we can chat, we can meet each other, you can come on Desolation, come on Gaia, whatever you want to do, just interact with us. I'm all about community interaction. Okay, I'm not just gonna, I'm not the type to just sit alone on my map and do stuff. I mean, I'm alone now, but usually the map's open and we all interact. I'm all about community involvement, guys. That's why I started Gaia, was to interact more with the community and play with you guys. You know, I don't give building privileges on Desolation very easily. I have to earn your trust, because this is we've been working on this project for almost 3 years, and I just can't give anybody privileges. Okay, that's not the way it works. It's my baby, guys. I can't just. Would you let some stranger drive away with your child? No, of course not. You know, I'll bring him right back. Okay, I don't trust you. So okay, I gotta earn your trust if you're gonna help on Desolation. But I do accept help. I do. You know, I need help to finish this map. This is a big crater, man. Okay, we also need to build like a crevasse, just like in Shady Oaks. We need a crevice, So it sort of like caused a mini earthquake. I wouldn't call it an earthquake, but definitely a big crevice that you're gonna have to navigate during Desolation gameplay. You're gonna have to jump over it or go inside and come out the other end. You know, something to that effect. We'll see how this goes. But this crevice will go like in this direction. I need to get it back on the go-go juice. Go-go juice. I hate to do this, guys, but I think I'm gonna just destroy these cars. Oh no, I spent so much time and effort on these cars. They're just gonna get destroyed. C'est la vie, c'est la vie. Oh no, there they go. I'll put some of these cars in the crevice. That's what I'll do. Sort of like they just fell in. We'll have this crevice go all the way to like there, all the way to here. That'll be nice. Look at that. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. So I'm obviously not going to finish this today. I mean, if we were building in super fast motion, I would have. So check out Monday's video. I'll do something. I'll finish some project. That's what I always do. Mondays, I get a lot of work done. So I think we're going to call that an episode for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the Rewind commercial. I want to thank all of you new subscribers and new viewers for joining the ride. Like I said, fasten your seatbelts. It gets crazy right here. Go check out all the old videos. I have like 700 videos or close to it at this point. So you got a lot to catch up on. Just don't watch the earlier ones. They're not that good. Oh, I'm sorry, but they're not. I mean, I made them, so I'm not sorry. I'm just telling it like it is. I've gotten a lot better at this YouTube thing over the course of this journey that I'm on, and so you know, looking back at some of the old videos, it's kind of hard. But anyway, I'm digressing. I'm rambling again. I gotta close this episode out. I want to thank you guys for watching. As always, leave a like if you enjoyed this. Happy Minecrafting. Peace.